guys, today we are going to learn an interesting topic, acids and bases. Before that, let's watch a video.
Hey, hold on. Don't go near that honeycomb. Please listen to me. It is quite dangerous. Fine, go ahead. See? I told you. Okay, now don't worry. Put this baking soda solution on the bee stung area. You got some relief, right? Do you know why you got relief?
Why was he irritated when honeybee stung him? And why he felt relieved after applying baking soda? Let's find out the answer by the end of the video. Now let's perform an activity.
Can you list out the name of these items along with me?
Lemon, Eno, soap, tamarind, baking soda, curd, toothpaste, vinegar. Can we classify this item based on taste?
Yes, we can classify them based on the taste.
Okay, let's list out which among this item tastes sour and which among this item tastes bitter.
Yes, by this time you must have classified the sour tasting substances as lemon, curd, tamarind and vinegar.
Likewise, bitter tasting substances as Eno, toothpaste and baking soda.
So, students, the substances that are sour in taste are called acids.
Similarly, the substances that are bitter in taste are called bases.
Let's see what kind of acids and bases are present in these substances.
Lemon contains citric acid.
Tamarind contains tartaric acid.
Curd contains lactic acid.
Vinegar contains acetic acid.
And bite and honeybee sting contain formic acid.
Baking soda contains sodium bicarbonate.
Eno contains sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate.
Soap contains sodium hydroxide. Can we test all the substances around us to test whether they are acidic or basic?
No, we can't taste them and we shouldn't taste them. They could harm us.
Some other examples of acids are
Hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid and formic acid.
Some examples of bases are
Sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide.
Now we know that we can't taste every substances.
Then how can we differentiate acids and bases?
Yes, this is a good question. We have some special substances to differentiate between acids and bases. And these special substances are called natural indicators. Vanilla, can you name some of the natural indicators?
Yes, China rose, litmus paper, turmeric.
Now, let us try to perform an activity using turmeric to differentiate between acids and bases.
The material required for this activity are turmeric powder, citric acid, detergent powder, water.
Prepare turmeric paste by adding few drops of water. Mix it nicely. Then add this paste on a sheet of paper by using a cotton. After applying it completely, let it dry for few minutes.
Until it dries, we'll prepare the base solution by adding few drops of water to the detergent powder. This is detergent powder. And this is already prepared citric acid.
Now the turmeric paper has dried. Now let us try applying soap solution on a turmeric sheet.
Wow, Dikshita, the color has changed from yellow to red.
Yes.
Will it change for acids also?
Let us try doing it.
Yes. Oh, my guess went wrong. The color is not changing.
Yes, the turmeric sheet changed to red color when you apply a base, and it does not change the color when you apply a acid.
Dikshita, I am so curious to do this activity with China rose indicator also.
Yes, why not? Let us perform an experiment using China rose. Materials required are China rose indicator, which is prepared by soaking China rose petals in a warm water, citric acid and a soap solution.
This is China rose indicator. Now add few drops of China rose indicator to the acid. And let's observe what happens. The solution has changed into red color. Then add this China rose indicator to the base and observe what happens. Can you see? It is changing into green color.
From this experiment, we can conclude that the China rose indicator gives red color with the acid and green color with the base. To conclude, we have used two of the natural indicators, that is turmeric and China rose, to differentiate between acids and bases. You try using litmus paper to differentiate between acids and bases in your school with the help of your teacher and observe the result.
Our friends already done using turmeric and China rose to differentiate the acids and bases. Now let us try by using litmus paper. This is the blue litmus paper. This is the red litmus paper. These litmus papers are the natural indicators which are extracted from the lichens.
The materials required for this experiment are: this is the red litmus and this is the blue litmus. In this beaker, we are going to take the ammonium hydroxide, which is the base. And in this beaker, we are going to take the acid, that is HCl. This litmus change the color for the acid and it won't change the color for the base. And this litmus, which is the red in color, which changes the color for the base and it won't change the color for the acid.
Let's start the experiment. Now I am going to take blue litmus paper. Now I am going to test this solution whether it changes colors or not. Does it change the color? No. So this is a base. Now I am going to try it on this solution. Does it change the color? Yes. So it is a acid. Now I am going to try it on red litmus. I am going to take one red litmus paper and I am trying on this solution. Does it change the color? Yes, so it is a base. Let's try on this solution. Does it change the color? No, so this is a acid. To conclude, we have used three natural indicators. Those are China rose, turmeric and litmus paper to differentiate acid and base.
Now can you guess why he was irritated when honeybee stung him? Let's know the answer through a video.
This happened because a neutralization reaction took place when we applied baking soda on the stung area. The venom of a honeybee contains formic acid.
Oh.
When it stings us, it injects that acid into our skin. Formic acid causes immense pain and irritation. However, when we apply baking soda solution, which is a mild base, on the stung area, it neutralizes the formic acid and cancels its effect. As a result, the sensation of pain and irritation decreases and we get some relief. Such a reaction between an acid and a base is called neutralization. In neutralization, both acidic and basic solutions neutralize the effect of each other and the nature of both acids and bases gets destroyed.
Students, now let us perform an activity to know more about neutralization. To perform an activity, we have two test tubes, phenolphthalein indicator, dilute HCl, it is an hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide, which is a base. Now let us take HCl in one test tube. Now let us take base in another test tube. Let's add phenolphthalein indicator to a base. What did you observe? The color has changed to pink color. Let us add phenolphthalein indicator to an acid. What did you observe? The color remains same. Here, when we add phenolphthalein indicator to a base, the color has changed to pink. And when we add phenolphthalein indicator to an acid, the color hasn't changed.
Now students, let us mix a base with an acid and see what happens. Students, did you observe that the pink color has now changed to a colorless solution? What happened? When we add an acid to a base, it results in neutralization. That is, it results in the formation of salt and water. As we know that salt and water are colorless, so a pink color has now turned into a colorless solution. So this process is called neutralization.
Let us see some examples of neutralization in the daily life. The first one is indigestion. You may have heard about indigestion. So how does indigestion occur and how to treat it? Let's see. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid to digest the food. Too much of acid causes indigestion and it is painful. So to treat indigestion, we need to use antacid, that is a substance that acts against the acid, like milk of magnesia that contains magnesium hydroxide, which is a base. So the base will neutralize the effect of acid.
The next example of neutralization is ant bite. When an ant bites, it releases formic acid into our skin, which can be neutralized using moist baking soda, which contains sodium hydrogen carbonate, and also we can use calamine solution, which contains zinc carbonate. In today's class, we studied about acids with example, bases with example, indicators. In indicators, we saw some natural indicators like turmeric, hibiscus and litmus paper. Next, we studied about neutralization. We understood neutralization with an experiment and examples in daily life. Hope you all enjoyed learning through our video. Thank you.